up today because remember my car had the battery thing came on, it was beeping like crazy. But then it was fine. And then this morning when I went out to check it, to move it so the plow guy could finish plowing, the check engine light came on and it said something about the stabilization, something or other. I don't know. Anyhow, so I canceled my doctor's appointment and I'm going to go next week. Anyway, so we'll see what happens with today. Maybe if I get a chance, I'll come back on again before tonight because she's taking a nap now. We got up early, and I don't know. You know how it is. Everything gets screwed up. Anyway, let me find it on here. I'm actually finally starting to feel better from the keto flu. I feel like my energy's coming back. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it. Michaela Love. I think the key to this is that you really have to keep drinking a lot of water. And I'm not doing intermittent fasting right now. First, I'm going to get through this change. And then once I get through the change, I think then I'm not even going to be so hungry anymore. So then intermittent fasting will be much easier. Malika Love. You can have choices. Got choices coming in. You have an Aquarius. You have a wish when it comes to love. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Aside from the Aquarius, you may be exploring your options in the near future. Either way, it looks like you're not going to be bored. Enjoy it. Talia, how will my live go today? Should go really well. You got the Fool starting a new journey, some spontaneity, some stability. Lovers, you got soulmates showing up or soulmate connections showing up. The Magician, the ability to manifest a good live stream. What time are you going live? Put it in the thing, this way we know. Because I don't know if I get notifications. I might not pay attention. But put it in the thing, this way everybody knows. Elizabeth, what's coming in love for the next 3 weeks? You could have some choices. You've got a Virgo, you got a Libra, you have Sagittarius. Balance comes back to your love life and things start to move forward. Possibly committed relationship on the horizon. I don't know where you are right now, but there's success around a committed relationship with long-term potential. The thing is that there's a couple of people. Libra, Virgo. There could be another air sign too. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Growth and change, transformation comes in around having good luck with your love life over the next couple of weeks. The chances to find yourself in a committed relationship increase as the days go by. Not bad. Not bad. Ronnie, love for February. Cinnamon, drink your water like you preach to us. I got it right here. Maybe I can finish that before the end of the live stream. That would be great. Love for February. You may have some choices. You got some... Well, the Sagittarius is around, but aside from him, there's another fire sign coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got a Virgo. You got the world at your feet, starting a new journey and calling the shots. Six of Cups. Somebody from your past is returning. Two of Cups. Lover's card. You could be starting a committed relationship with a soulmate connection in the near future. Sun comes out over your love life and you're feeling prepared for it. Good. Hopefully things are going to start to move forward. Let me get some of this water in. Lily, next 10 days. Next 10 days. Listen to your intuition. Being at the right place at the right time could bring in a Taurus. It also looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You have a wish when it comes to love. There's also a fire sign coming in. That could be Sagittarius. Maybe an Aries or a Leo, but Sagittarius comes up stronger. Looks like you could be starting a new beginning when it comes to love. Now, you may meet the person. Actually, the person could be around your world right now and you just haven't taken notice of them yet. You may not start the relationship in the next 10 days, but this person may be around. So keep your eyes and ears open. Adriana, how's it going to go with the delivery? Out of time. How's it going to go with delivery out of time? I don't know what that means. All right, let me just ask, how's the delivery going to go? Is it going to make it on time? Is that it? Will it make it on time? Delivery should go well. Nothing seems to hold it back. Four of Wands is positive. Respect, starting a new journey. Growth, transformation. I think that the delivery goes well. Oh, I'm not starving myself. You know what I got? Keto is much better when you get the keto bread. It's expensive. It's expensive, but you're allowed to have butter, so you can toast it up and you can put a lot of butter on it, and it really makes life much better. But so with that bread, cheese, avocados, tomatoes, you're really not missing all that much. I mean, the zero carb bread is expensive, but if you get a loaf and it lasts a week, you know, I gotta lose this weight. I have to. So anyway, and then I had provolone this morning. I had a piece. I gave a piece to the dog. I gave a piece to Avery, and then he took her piece and she started crying, and I didn't have any more left. And I felt bad, but I gave her some shredded mozzarella. He's got to not take stuff out of her hands. It's not nice. Emin, why L and M got divorced? They were so loving and positive couple. That may be what they showed everybody, but that may not have been what was going on behind closed doors. You people can be really twisted, you know, like they can act lovey-dovey. They can like put on a show for other people, but what's really happening is usually something different. Let's see. Somebody did something very hurtful. I'm not seeing a third party here. I don't think it had to do with a third party, but it's like the love had run out. All right, one person probably fell out of love with the other person, and the other person was picking up on it. Now, who did what? Maybe it was mutual. I don't know. It does look like there was growing tension between the two of them. Somebody felt like they were being held back. Oh, here's the third party. There could have even been a third party, or somebody could have suspected it. Their relationship was, you know, it was fool's gold. It wasn't real. It may have been at one point, but they tried to make things work and it just didn't happen. The third party shows up, that could have ruined it. But it looks like somebody was hurt before that. and somebody felt like the love had run out. You know, I hate to say this because it sounds really shitty, but third parties, you know, like they get the rap as being like the home wrecking whore, or, you know, he's just a cheating bastard. But there's a problem in the relationship before the third party shows up. Otherwise, the third party wouldn't appear. Like, if you're in a happy, healthy, functioning relationship, you don't really find yourself attracted in that way to other people. You can find somebody attractive, but, you know, it usually ends there. The third party is usually the result of something else that's been going on but beneath the surface that other people don't know about. And M got recently married to B. Is he in love now with B? Okay. Is M in love with B? No, not really. Not really. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if they have a tower moment at some point and that doesn't end up lasting. You know, I don't understand the marriage thing for a lot of people, but yet I do understand it. Like, sometimes it becomes more of, this is what I'm supposed to do, or this is what people expect of me. I'll just make it work. Um, but marriage, 9 times out of 10, is not about love. You know, it's like a lot of people, it's like, this is the age I'm at and this is who's around, so I'm going to just do it. I don't know. No, there's not a whole lot of love there. No, and I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't last. In regards to my education, what's the best place for me? Office or home? Okay. Office. What about home? I think the office is better. Coconut water with pineapple's good, yeah. I've been giving Avery coconut water, not with any pineapple, only because I don't want her to get used to the sweet taste when she gets older, and, you know, I can explain the difference. But she's been drinking coconut water, and also almond milk. They don't want her to go to bed at night with a bottle with regular milk in it. They were like, you have to take the bottle away from her because of her teeth. And I was like, can't I just give her almond milk? It has no sugar in it. So I didn't say that that's what I was going to do, but that's what I do. I give her almond milk at night. Man, I hope my car is going to be okay. Talia did one for Zara. Maria, what will MD think about the message I sent him? All right, I don't know what the message said, but it's coming up a tower moment, and the Three of Pentacles is in reverse, which is feeling ungrounded, unstable, and you're going to knock him off of his pedestal or whatever. He's going to have a moment over it. I don't know what you say to him, but it's going to shake him up. It's also going to cause growth and transformation. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It just may rattle his cage a little bit. Adriana, I will deliver it out. Are you going to deliver it late and you don't know what they're going to say? I think that it should be okay. I think it's going to be okay. I think it'll be okay. I mean, somebody may be annoyed about it, but I think overall it's not going to be the biggest deal. Mustafa, I don't see it yet. Let me do Nina. General for this week. Got a wish, put it out into the universe. You could hear from somebody or speak to somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and your perseverance pays off. It also looks like there could be an offer presented to you that would be hard to turn down. Got some good karma coming back to you. Your intuition is heightened. 8 of Pentacles. Could be going back to school, learning a new area of study, or you could be physically working hard on something this week. Looks like a pretty positive week. Zara, reading between me and Marcus the Aquarius. Well, there's happiness around this situation, or things should be improving. Listen to your intuition, because it looks like things improve, but I don't know if they improve long term, because you may be feeling hurt by something, and something may be exposed around this situation that needs to be dealt with before the relationship can move to the next level. I don't know. I always get the feeling that, like, this is someone who says a lot of stuff, but he doesn't always follow through with it. And I know that there's lockdown, but aside from lockdown, I think there's other things going on that he doesn't follow through with. 4 of Wands is in reverse. I would just keep your options open, because 4 of Wands is in reverse. There may not be long-term grounded, stable potential around this relationship at this point. Although it does look like things improve with the Sun card. Let's see what happens. I don't know. He's starting to come across like he's got good intentions, but doesn't always follow through with them. And I think at some point you may get fed up with waiting. UAF spirit messages. The 4 of Water, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. 5 of Water, things not turning out the way you hoped, not seeing the positive side of a situation, crying over spilt milk. Ego, Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Mustafa, I'm not wishing bad on them, but their marriage triggers me because it's setting a new standard for marriage in my community I don't like. Will the man S and his wife get divorced? Okay, let's see. Will S and his wife get divorced? I'm only getting a 33% chance at this point that they're getting divorced, but that could change. 33% also may be that it's kind of down the road a bit. UAF, am I lacking improvement? Am I putting enough effort into my job search? Okay. I'm putting enough effort into my job search. Yes, you are. Yeah, and it also shows you are putting in enough effort. You're going to have choices around job. So I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't stress over it. I think you are putting in plenty of effort. And I think that as far as improvement, I mean, I know that you're like a high achiever, but I think that you're on the right track with everything. I don't think you need to stress yourself out anymore. I think things are going to start to fall into place, especially when it comes to your job. Next issue may be that you have too many opportunities and you don't know which one to choose from. 888. What good things can I expect coming? What good things can I expect coming? Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. You're also going to have some choices. You got success coming in around a love connection. If you're already in the relationship looks successful. If not, you got somebody coming in. There may be somebody who's in your world right now that you just haven't taken notice of. Walking away from people, places, and things serves you well, and you have a wish, put it out into the universe. It also looks like if you're not with anyone right now, air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Looks like you got money coming in or the opportunity to make more money. You may be presented with new job opportunities. Got nice stuff happening. Nina did one from Mel. Miss Shantae General. You've got growth and transformation coming to you as a person, stepping into your own personal strength, laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Hearing from somebody out of the clear blue sky that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You have a committed relationship on the horizon if you're not with anyone right now. If you are, current relationship looks good. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also have money flowing to you with the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. Mustafa. I don't see it. Let me do UAF. Is there anything that I need to be more mindful of? Listening to your intuition. Make sure that you're prepared to listen to your intuition. You know, it's so interesting. Things change for you for the better when you listen to your intuition. You know, I preach that. It's another thing I preach about, listening to your intuition, but yet I don't listen to my own. I'm struggling with giving up this yoga class when I know that it's already run its course. I should have, there was something else that, the car thing. I knew when the car started giving me trouble on Saturday that I should have canceled the doctor's appointment, canceled the babysitter, and just rescheduled it. But I put that off too. I don't know why. I have a hard time listening to my intuition, but yeah, I preach it to everybody else. Meanwhile, I'm like, I know that I should. You know, the whole thing with yoga is that it was supposed to give me a break, and it was supposed to be something that I do for myself. It's not about the money because it's not worth it. But I still can't, you know what I think it comes down to is that I feel like I'm going to be letting people down. I think that's what it's about. I don't think it's about me. But anyway, it's just interesting how, like, I could tell everybody else to listen to your intuition, but I don't always listen to mine. And it comes back to bite me in the ass every time. Mustafa. Well, the man S and his wife are young and got married relatively recently. The parents of wife H seem extremely controlling over their son-in-law. I don't like this. Why are they controlling? Okay. He actually feels like that he gets treated unfairly. Thing is that he feels stuck. So that's why he allows it. See, somebody can only be controlling over you if you allow it, right? It's like sometimes people feel like control is love. I mentioned before I worked with a girl. We were in our early 20s though, and she just thought that it was so awesome that my boyfriend won't let me go to the grocery store when it's dark out. I'm not allowed to go. I mean, to me, it's like, you know what? You're 25 fucking years old. Get in the car and go to the fucking grocery store. You're an adult. But some people find that to be cute. I feel like when it happens the opposite and it's happening with a man, it kind of takes away their masculinity. And after a while, they start to feel powerless and it kind of gets in their head. And the controlling nature of people, like people that are controlling, need to control everything. They're not just controlling him, they're controlling everything. That's just who they are. And it's not, you know, then it starts to get into like the level of narcissism, like who's narcissistic and you got to do what they want. You're never going to change those people. So you have to just walk away from them. And it looks like at some point he could walk away from them, but he's not confident in doing that. You know, those kinds of people really, they really get into your mind and they fuck you up. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. It's like they convince you that you have to do things their way by demeaning you and making you feel like you're not capable. Yeah, I don't care for control freaks. I just don't. I feel like there's enough things that we have to do to be responsible adults that we don't need to be responsible to other people to make them happy. We've got to make ourselves happy. As I just tell you how I'm afraid to let go of that yoga class because I don't want to let anyone else know. It's my problem. Anyway, I could be wrong, but at least on the outside, they seem controlling. If it looks like it from the outside, it's probably 100 times worse on the inside, because the face that people show is usually not. It's usually a better version of themselves. Like even stupid shit. Like before I go out in the morning, right? I don't just get out of bed and go out of my house. I mean, sometimes I do if I have to walk Dylan, but like we take a shower, we get dressed, we present ourselves a certain way. It's the same thing with these people. They're presenting something, but you're not seeing it all, and it's usually much worse. Usually people are showing you what they want you to see, and it's usually their best side, or as close to their best side as possible. Well, that's the thing. A lot of in-laws are controlling. But a lot of parents are controlling. A lot of partners are controlling. A lot of people in general are controlling. And the narcissism, I think, has really grown with social media and everybody being so focused on me, 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 me. Everything's about me, me, what I want. And it may, it you can understand why narcissism is on the rise. Years ago, I never saw it. I never realized like the level, but like you wouldn't realize it if you weren't living with it, right? Like for example, if a couple puts up on social media, oh, I'm so lucky, look, I have the best boyfriend in the whole world, he's so great to me. That's what you're seeing. If you don't know any better, you think that that's wonderful, right? But if you live next door to them and you've seen the cops show up 50 times, you'd be like, well, these people are fucking liars, right? But you don't know because you're not there. And people want to show a face to the world that's not real. I mean, everyone does it to some level, but some people do it much stronger than others. And some people like have a whole different identity. It's just crazy. It's crazy. John, what about about a new job? Yeah, we can do a session after the live. Yeah, I texted you back, I emailed you back this morning, but it must have been too late. Anyway, what about a new job? Yeah, starting a new journey. First card that comes up around you. It could be something too that's very creative and brings balance back into your life with long-term potential. And you may feel like finally you can breathe a sigh of relief. The hard work you've put into your career should be coming back to you. Mustafa, I'm glad I asked the question. My brother thinks I'm being nosy sometimes. Don't ask about other people, but I do it to learn life lessons. No, I think it's okay. I mean, I think that there's different, like, wanting to be nosy about situations because you want to learn from them is one thing. Wanting to be nosy because you want gossip is another thing. And I know people that do that, and it really drives me crazy. It drives me crazy because, first of all, you're playing into what these people want. They want your attention, and you're giving them the attention. If you take your attention away from them, they don't get what they want. So that drives me nuts. But greater powerful you. What does my guides want to tell me? Who's coming in love? Okay. Got an Aquarius coming in love after you make a decision to walk away from something that no longer serves you. You'll have a choice between a Capricorn and an Aquarius. Okay, messages from the guides. Got two archangels. The Four of Water, missing an opportunity, discontentment, boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. The Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. MM, is there love between S and M? Yeah, I would say, yeah, there is some love there. Is there love between E and M? I don't see a lot of love between these two. There may be some feelings, but it doesn't look like there's serious love there. All right, let me go back up to the top. Kay Faye, general reading. Life changes for the better for you out of the clear blue sky. It also looks like here you may have a starting a new journey or a new business, like a new business journey on the horizon, and you're no longer holding yourself back. If you're not with anyone right now, you do have a committed relationship on the horizon, possibly with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief, and there is a new business or job opportunity headed your way. Fia, general. Intuition is heightened, please listen to it. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders when a wish is answered. Looks like you may have a committed relationship on the horizon if you're not with anyone right now. Could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Your perseverance pays off and you're no longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud. Listening to your intuition brings you to the top of the mountain and heads you over to greener pastures. Not bad. Julie, do you see me spending time with C later this week or weekend? Yes, you should be spending more time with him. Definitely by the weekend. Yeah. Empress, general. Maybe making a decision about school. You're feeling a little undecided, but you have to make a decision possibly about going back to school. Maybe working on a creative project, and you could be offered something that would be hard to turn down. That could have to do with a job or money. It looks like life starts to move forward pretty quickly with the Chariot. Cause for celebration comes in around a new job opportunity. KB. Growth, transformation comes to you as a person. You're about to go through a huge shift personally. Being guided by the divine takes you to the top of the mountain, makes you feel like you can breathe a sigh of relief. Your persistence pays off and sets you over to greener pastures. Negativity and regret move into the past, and you hear from somebody from your past that you're hoping to hear from or that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so you have some good luck coming in. And you also may be spending a lot of time in the near future with a Taurus and a Libra. Miriam, love. Slow and steady wins the race around your love life, but you're building stability over time. If you're not with anyone right now, you got a Sagittarius coming in. Somebody maybe around the vicinity right now that maybe you just haven't made contact with. But it could be the Sagittarius, or it could be a water signs coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Stojans, general. World is at your feet, moving forward. Things change for the better quickly. Love cup is full when you listen to your intuition. You have the Fool here, which is starting a new journey. Knight of Wands. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and finally you can exhale. It also looks like you've got things are moving forward for you pretty quickly. Could be spending time with a Cancer. There's also a Cancer and a Libra around you that may be significant. Monet Divinity Love. Growth, change, transformation comes to your love life. Be careful that you're not overthinking things. Just kind of listen to your gut. Got a Scorpio coming in and an Aries. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Balance comes back to your love life. Love life moves forward to a committed relationship. If you're in one right now, things look good. If not, there's one on the horizon with long-term potential with the Four of Rods. It also looks like you're stepping into your own personal strength. You're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Your love life's moving forward. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Now they're saying that we're supposed to get more snow tomorrow and more snow Friday into Saturday. What a shit show. Should have stayed in Florida. I mean, why did I come back? I came back because of Dylan. That's why. I can't leave Dylan. I hate leaving Dylan. I think I might be up to T. Yvette, general for me in the Aquarius. General for me in the Aquarius. Aquarius may be holding themselves back right now, but the love cup is full. Listen to your intuition. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full and starting a new journey that makes you feel relief around the situation. Things move forward with the Chariot. It just may not be happening as fast as you want, but there will be ambition and things will move forward. Aquarius shows up right there. But they may have to wrap up loose ends or take care of business before things can move forward. I don't know what that's all about, but new me general for this week. You may be concerned with money this week with the Five of Pentacles, but it looks like things work themselves out. Love cup is full and life starts to move forward. There could be a Cancer around that may be of significance. There's also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a wish when it comes to financial stability or money coming in. Put it out into the universe. No longer feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world. And when it comes to work, school, whatever it is you do all day, you may be feeling like you're not getting the respect that you deserve, but that should change as the week goes on. Growth, change, and transformation comes to you as a person. And you also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Something may come up that interests you or sparks your interest. Go back up to the top. I lost my spot on the free list. Okay, Talia's going to be on around 3. What time's now? It's 12:30 here. I love coconut water. Just watch out for the Goya one because I think it's got sugar in it, like added sugar. Luna, will 3 new boys move to my school this year and become part of my friend Destiny's friend group? Okay, will 3 new boys come to my school this year and become part of Destiny's friend group? I'm not convinced that 3. Right now I'm only showing 1, but let's see what happens. I don't know about 3. Isem, Iden, how does R see me? Beautiful, smart, or else? Okay. How does R see me? Sees you as well prepared, grounded, stable, down to earth, attractive, kind hearted, intelligent, balanced, compassionate, sincere, humble, kind, and that you have a lot of potential for the future. I would say this person thinks pretty highly of you. Yeah. Did I skip one for Julie? I don't see the question. Salome, what do Amber and Tara want to meet with me about on Wednesday? What do Amber and Tara want to meet with me about on Wednesday? Okay, I don't know where you are in your life, but it looks like success around either work or school, whatever it is that you do all day. Or it could be a job opportunity. I don't know why this popped into my mind. This may not be true, but this is just what came into my mind. Like one of those pyramid schemes where they're going to try to sign you up for something. If that's the case, don't do it. I don't know that that's the case, though. It just popped into my mind. It does look like you may have to make a decision. So they may present you with something that you have to make a decision about. Huh. They didn't tell you what they wanted to talk about? It looks like it's an opportunity of some type. And you may be undecided about whether or not you want to move forward with it. If you're unsure or it sounds too good to be true or it's something that's shady, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't sign any paperwork underneath Mercury retrograde. Give that as an excuse if you have to. I don't know. I feel like they want to get you involved in something. And you might feel like, why the hell did I get involved in this? Virgo moon, who's coming towards me in love? Who's coming towards me in love? Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you also have a Sagittarius coming in. You're going to have opportunities and choices. When you listen to your intuition, there's a love connection on the horizon. Yeah, you're going to have opportunities. You got plenty of people coming in. You're going to have choices. Enjoy it. Explore your options. Mustafa, how would my future in-laws think and feel before I marry their daughter? I politely and firmly tell them I won't tolerate them interfering in my marriage. Once They give her to me. She's mine. Okay, let's see. It's going to cause an argument. It'll cause an argument, but it'll move into the past pretty quickly and you'll get your way. It won't ruin things. It'll be fine. But it may cause a little bit of upheaval. Adriana, this week. Maybe feeling a little bit stuck or like you can't get things off the ground, but that shifts pretty quickly when the Wheel of Fortune takes over and you got some good luck that happens. No longer holding yourself back, and disappointment moves into the past. Anxiety moves into the past when you listen to your intuition, and you have cause for celebration around a work, school, or business endeavor. Six of Cups, somebody from your past may be returning this week or in the very near future. Julie, how does C see me? How does C see me? Sees you as well-prepared, hardworking, very intelligent, intuitive, attractive. Well-prepared comes up twice. Grounded, stable, secure, happy, lucky, well-educated, attractive. This person has a lot of respect for you, thinks very highly of you. Coco, love reading for the Capricorn and I. Love reading for the Capricorn and I. Should be in a committed relationship. If you're not yet, you should be. Starting a new journey, romance rekindles. The relationship should stabilize as well. Feeling like the hard work you've put into your love life is starting to come back to you, and the two of you are moving forward to greener pastures. J, love. May have some options. Capricorn of Pisces. You have a wish when it comes to your love life. There also could be some ambition, feeling well balanced, feeling like you have choices. Somebody may present you with an offer that would be hard to turn down. Got a Sagittarius and an Aries here as well. Looks like there's new opportunities around love. You even could have some fresh energy comes in. No longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud, but feeling like life is starting to move forward when it comes to love. Mustafa. I don't see it yet. So in the meantime, Cinnamon, love for this week. Maybe very busy with school this week. Sun is in reverse. You may be very busy with school, stressed out over school, so happiness is a little bit delayed. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer comes around this week. It also looks like you may be feeling a little bit stressed because the Libra may be showing up too. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, like things are moving forward slow and steady, but if you don't get what you want this week, you may make a decision to walk away from somebody. Which, you know what, they're already on borrowed time in my book. These two clowns. Mustafa, how would all of my relatives at my wedding and my future wife relatives react if on the wedding day before the party starts I give the announcement that I'm thinking of? Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't know what the announcement is, and you know not everybody is going to feel the same, but for the most part, people are going to feel like you're starting a new journey with perseverance, and that patience, peace, serenity is coming back to the situation, and that most of the people will be happy with it, or they'll feel promise for the future for the two of you. Let me go back to the top. MEHAC 503, General. Listen to your intuition. Listening to your intuition can bring you to some new adventure. It also looks like your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Like aside from the adventure. Ambition comes in around starting a side business or a new way to bring money in. That winds up bringing in some good money. Love cup is full, stepping into your own strength. It looks like your life is starting to move forward. You could even be taking a road trip, or you could be taking a little trip in the near future that looks like it would be enjoyable. Chrislyn, will I work abroad? Definitely this year. Okay. Will I work abroad this year? Will I work abroad? Definitely this year. Yes, I think you will be working abroad this year. Julie, how would it go with the new job I'm starting today? It should go well. Listen to your intuition. Starting a new journey that you're very focused on. You may really love it. Things change for the better for you quickly. If you're feeling a little anxious or a little bit worried, it moves into the past pretty quickly. I think it goes well. Beautiful one, General, for this week. Life moves forward. Life starts to move forward pretty quickly this week. The love cup is full, and you may be focused on financial stability or bringing in more money, which I think is also going to happen. Starting a new journey, you got a Capricorn around. You have your perseverance pays off. And it looks like out of the clear blue sky, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you hear from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Happiness comes in around a new business opportunity this week. Should be a nice week. Jay, I applied at a different postal station that's 27 minutes away. What could I expect? Things could change for the better for you quickly around that job. You're no longer holding yourself back. Listen to your intuition. Got the world at your feet. You could be starting a new journey. You may hear from them. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. I wouldn't be surprised if you hear from them soon. Mustafa, how would my relatives and my future wife's relatives react if on our wedding day I announced, if everyone tries to do a voodoo to split us up, I'll know and I'll send a jinn spirit to possess you permanently. Okay, let's see. some people are going to think that you're joking. Some people are going to think that it's just a joke. There may be some people that are really afraid or frightened of it. And some people are not going to believe that you have that power. I think for the most part, most people are going to think that you're joking. There may be a couple of people that take you seriously and they get frightened. Sonia, I have a weird feeling when it comes to my mother's family that they overlook me and either underestimate what I can do or they don't want me to succeed in anything. Is it true? Okay. Not everyone. Not everybody feels like that, but there are some people that feel that way, and it's out of their own jealousy and their own insecurity. Because why wouldn't you want someone to succeed at something? Because you're jealous? Because why? You know, like think like if you put yourself in that situation and kind of look at it from the other way. Sometimes I feel like, also, this may sound a little bit bizarre, but family or older family members want to see children fail to get back at the parents, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like sometimes family members were mean to me in a way, like to get back at my mother. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like that sometimes. So I think it has less to do with you and more to do with them. But I would keep your distance from them if you can. And I wouldn't tell them too much. They don't need to know anything. Excuse me. How many days? It's been Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is the 4th day. So my energy should start to come back a little bit now. You know, when I was teaching actively and I would sweat, you could tell when you've gone into ketosis because the sweat smells like urine. It smells like ammonia. But like when you're in the hot room and you're really sweating, it stinks. It smells to me like urine. And Yukriti, anything good happening for me in the near future? Yes, life starts to move forward and you're very well prepared. Leaving people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you brings the world to your feet and helps you to change your life for the better quickly. Cancer comes in that may be of significance. Feeling like the hard work you've put out into life is starting to come back to you, and you could have a soulmate connection on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, it might be that, could be the Cancer. It may also be a Gemini. Got a Gemini around too. Mustafa, how would my future wife's relatives react if on our wedding day I make an announcement I said earlier and have sigils in the background, incense, and 2 scary occult dressed up men as my guards? They would feel a little bit disrespected. I don't think that they would like the feeling of being threatened. I think your family may be okay with it, but I don't think that her family would like it. They would feel like they were being threatened or pushed into a corner. Head in the Clouds, general reading for February. General reading for February. Taking time for rest, relaxation recharges your batteries and makes you feel a sense of relief. Stepping into your own personal strength, cutting through the bullshit, laying down the law, letting people know what you need, what you expect from them. Feeling well prepared to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serves you, then brings in a wish. Fire sign comes in that could be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. MJ, Zabby's current feelings towards me. Thinks that you're stable, grounded, sensible, serene, compassionate, intelligent, intuitive, creative, and happy. Thea, general. Got money coming in. Ten of Pentacles. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Out of the clear blue sky, you can run into somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Balance comes back to your life. It also looks like disappointment moves into the past, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Life is moving forward slow and steady for you, but you're building a lot of stable ground. Looks like pretty good. I don't know, the stability is good moving forward. Lara, people at work are making fun of me. Will it stop? Yes, it runs its course and then it stops. Silent voices, will we reconcile? You do at some point, but it just doesn't happen as fast as you want it to. Lara, I'm really nervous towards the future. What's coming? Stepping into your own personal strength. You're growing and strengthening and going through a deep transformation. It's starting now, but it's moving forward right through the spring. Looks like you're making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. That could bring up some anxiety. When you get to the other side, you have cause for celebration that comes in around a wish that comes true. It also looks like you may be going back to school, or you're in school, learning a new area of study, which is very positive. What you put into that class, you get out of. So the more effort you put in, the more you'll get out, leaving disappointment in the past. It also looks like you've got money flowing to you with the Nine of Pentacles. Could be a new job opportunity on the horizon. Eight of Pentacles is usually going back to school, but it could be like school could be for anything. You know, like I was told once that I would be a teacher, and I'm like, I'll never be a fucking teacher, because in my head, it was like a school teacher. But I became a yoga teacher. So like you could go back to school because you want to learn how to do ceramics, or you want to learn how to knit, whatever it is. It also could be on the job training if you get a new job. Jay, there's a girl at my current job. I think that she's from Egypt. Do I have a shot? And what does she think of me? Okay, let's see. That's interesting, right? Coming from Egypt. My dad has a friend from Egypt. I think he lives here half the year and there half the year. You do have a shot. She thinks that you're interesting, unique, attractive, kind-hearted, reliable, stable, and you got the Knight of Cups, which could be a romantic interest. Who else haven't I done here? MM, I don't think I did. General reading about me and S. General reading about me and S. Right, I don't know where you are in this situation, but it looks like there may be burden or stress around the situation. If this is somebody from your past, the Six of Cups is in reverse, which would indicate either not looking back on the past fondly or somebody's not returning from the past. Now, I don't know if that has to do with this person or that just may be somebody else. Moving forward with this person, somebody's not putting in a whole lot of effort. I don't know. There is room for growth and transformation around this situation, but I'm not seeing a lot of connecting at this point, and there's no love here, but it doesn't even look like, as far as friendship is concerned, it doesn't look like there's much happening. Now, could that be maybe because you're on lockdown and you're not seeing each other that much? That's possible. But I would say keep your options open because it doesn't look like a lot is happening around this person right now. Maybe it's because of lockdown, but it's like growth and transformation comes in at some point, but it's down the line. I don't want you to sit around waiting. It's a new connection. It doesn't seem like things are moving forward fast enough. Give it a little bit of time. Let's see what happens. I wouldn't write it off completely if it's a new connection because sometimes things take a minute to unfold. But the Death card, which is growth and transformation, is coming down the line. It's not like happening tomorrow. So give it a little bit of time. I would say give it a good couple of weeks. And let's see if that changes. It could change. Lara, Love General. Also, back at the last one, the Six of Cups is in reverse, and this is a new connection. It's possible that this person can make you look back on the past and see it for what exactly it was. And it could make you feel like, oh, well, the past wasn't as great as I used to remember it to be. So that could be positive in a new connection. Give it some time. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is general love for Lara. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Wheel of Fortune. Got some good luck, and you got somebody coming in who's going to pay you a whole lot of attention. Things can move forward quickly. They could be a Cancer. And they pay you a lot of respect, and it's a well-balanced relationship. I think it's new energy. So keep your eyes and ears open for who's coming in around you. MJ, love from now until the end of March. Got the Magician, so you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may be feeling a little bit undecided about someone or something. It does look like you have a Pisces around you, or a Pisces will be coming in. That could be successful. If you're not with anyone right now, I would say you are going to have choices because the love cup is full. Air sign shows up as well. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. And then you have a wish, put it out into the universe. No longer holding yourself back. You could be laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and that could take your love life to the next level. If somebody is not giving you right now exactly what you want, you may make the decision to walk away from them. Because you have plenty of opportunity coming in. You have a Taurus coming in as well, who means business. The Taurus comes in with a lot of ambition, and Taurus can kind of be a little bit lackadaisical. I don't know, maybe they're Taurus with a lot of Aries in them, but anyhow. It looks like you have opportunities from now until the end of March. So if things aren't moving forward the way you want with someone, you may choose a different avenue. Red, was C cheating on his ex-wife? He said it was her. Was C cheating on his ex-wife? Yes, I think he was. You know, I always feel like you got to watch out for people that that always put the blame on someone else. You know, I've experienced that before on many levels, where like you hear about how this person was wronged all different types of ways, but then you come to find out that that wasn't really 100% true. I mean, I'm not going to say that she wasn't cheating on him. I mean, the whole situation could have crumbled, but I don't think that he was a saint. MC, love general. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and then that makes you leave, disappointment moves into the past when this person shows up. Being guided by the divine, they could come in and give you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Moving on to greener pastures, starting a new journey. You got good karma coming in around your love life. Jay, what job will I end up at? UPS, FedEx, or the post office? Okay, let's see. UPS. You're going to have choices. You may have to make a decision as to which one you take. First one comes up, UPS, FedEx, and then the post office. The only reason why I think the post office comes up the bottom is because I think there's a lot of red tape around it. That's why. Like, I think that you could get hired at UPS much quicker. CJ, will they offer a promotion at my first job? Will they offer a promotion at my first job? Yes, they will offer a promotion at some point. Yep. Julie, will I still be seeing C in 2 months from now? Yes, I think you will be. Lara, me and Miriam's relationship. There could be some regret around this situation, or you guys may have some anxiety. There could be something that needs to be spoken about, cleared up before your relationship can move forward. Listen to your intuition. You may feel like stifled by this situation, or like it's stuck, or that it's not going anywhere. But the truth is if you lay down the law, stand your ground, the love comes back, and your friendship, or whatever the situation is, can move forward quickly with the Eight of Rods. The Three of Cups is in reverse, which means there could be somebody else that's interfering with this situation. Another friend or somebody else may be interfering, and that could be why the two of you are having a little bit of trouble. But it looks like if you stand your ground, and this situation can get better and you can move forward. Red. What are C's intentions with A moving forward? He wants things to move forward fast, and he wants things to get stronger because he feels upside down and uprooted. He wants the stability. Um, you know, it's like, it, uh, there's regret and anxiety around him because he doesn't like being alone and he wants to be in a relationship. He likes somebody there. So he's looking. My fear is that he'll do or say anything to get this person back so that they can get back because he doesn't like to be single. He doesn't like not having someone there. And but then he isn't going to fulfill. It's going to go back to the same relationship. Same thing that it was before. That's see, that's the problem with all of these relationships that are back and forth and upside down. It's like you're going to go back to the same situation. You're not going back to a new person or a different person. And people will make a lot of promises, but they don't seem to fulfill them. Things just, you still find that like the same old habits are hard to break. So I think that's what's going to happen with these two. Crystal, what type of a man will D the Aries be for me if I decide to marry him? Eh, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy, but I would be, I don't know where your relationship is with this person right now, but I don't see any love here. So this would either be a marriage based on something else. That could be, he's not a bad person. He's not. He's kind, calm, sincere, but it looks like somebody may be feeling hurt and happiness doesn't come out for quite a while because it looks like somebody else doesn't put in a whole lot of effort. There is divine timing around the situation, but there's also a lot of arguing. He's not a bad guy. I think he would be an okay husband. It looks like he's okay. He looks like he's got a good job. It looks like he's stable. It looks like he's sincere. He's got money. I just don't see any love here. So if you don't care about that, then I would say that he could be stable. Like it could be a stable situation, but I don't know that it would be something that you would be passionately in love with. Like it may be something that's average at best. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. But like I said, there's no love. There's no soulmate connection. I'm not seeing like the Two of Cups or the Ace of Cups. It's just like he's okay. Sister, well, I hear from anybody soon I fell out with. Oh, will I hear from anybody soon that I had a falling out with? And if so, what sign? Okay, let's see. Yes, you should. You should be hearing from somebody soon. Let's see what the sign is. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Maybe two people. And then happiness comes out around the situation. Or the situations. They may not have nothing to do with one another. They could, but I don't think that they do. Earth sign and water sign. Ricky, how does S feel about me? How does S feel about me? Thinks that you're successful, attractive, intelligent, compassionate, has a lot of respect for you. Compassionate, loving, nurturing, kind, sincere, very strong, independent, and loyal. Serena, I've made some planning to sell earrings on an online earrings on an online store. Will it be profitable for me? Yes, it will. Yep. Jay, I'm planning on working in the UPS warehouse starting out. Would they make me a driver? How long would I have to do the warehouse work in order to start driving? Because I have a friend that did that. Um, he worked in the warehouse for quite some time. I don't know if he had to wait for somebody to retire. I mean, I could ask him, but I would say it was a couple of years. He worked part-time at night, and then he got hired as a driver full-time, and that's what he does now. But I believe that he does pretty well for himself. Yeah, I think you do start out lower and have to work your way up. And you could work your way up by May. I don't think it would be this May. It may be the following May. I just don't think it happens that fast. I mean, you could get lucky. Somebody could be on their way out, but I don't know. I remember him working a couple of years. I would say a year, give or take. And does M think about rekindling with me? I don't think so. I think this person is involved with somebody else right now. And I think that's sort of where their head is. Which is not to say that that couldn't change at some point. But he may feel like right now the love between the two of you has run out, or it ran its course and his head's somewhere else. Doesn't mean that doesn't change at some point. But right now I think that he's got his head somewhere else. Lara, will I be dating someone soon? Yeah, I would say sometime this spring. Red, what will happen if C and A get married? It's the same relationship. Whether they get married or not, they're going back into the same relationship that they had. Marriage is not a cure for anything. It's just going to be a legal bond that's going to tie the two of them together. But their relationship is going to still be what it was. So it looks very rocky. It looks, sometimes it's really happy, and when it's good, it's good. But then it looks like there are fights that could really tear the fucking house apart. And then it looks like there's a lot of indecision. But then there could be a new beginning. See, the marriage isn't going to fix the problems in the relationship. The marriage is just a marriage. You know, it's just a legal thing. And I think a lot of times people think, well, we're going to get married, we're going to work on things, or even worse, we're going to have a baby, and that's going to make things better. And it just makes everything that much more complicated. It doesn't fix the problems in the relationship. And it looks like this relationship has got highs and lows. And when that happens, it's usually hard to bring stability and balance back to a situation without both parties really trying to work on it. So, Julie. I don't see the question yet, so I'm going to do MJ. Brandon's intentions and actions towards me. Okay. Brandon's intentions and actions towards me. Could be a soulmate connection here. First card that comes up around the two of you. It looks like he's not going to be stuck. He's going to want things to move forward towards success. There could be cause for celebration around this situation. Things may be moving forward pretty quickly. Let's see what happens there. Ronnie, Sagittarius, next move. He's prepared to offer you options. He wants to start a new journey. He's either going to call soon or show up soon, but he's going to have an idea. He's going to want to do something. He's going to have a plan. MJ, Zabby's intentions and actions towards me. This one looks like he's a little bit more stagnant. Star is in reverse. He may actually pull his energy back intuitively with the Eight of Cups in reverse. And things kind of go out of balance. Now, the Three of Cups is here in reverse, so there's a third party interfering, but that could be the other guy that you asked about. That might not be on his end, it could be on your end. Emperor in reverse, I don't care for. Emperor in reverse is someone who's controlling and manipulating. So I don't know if at some point he feels like he loses you or feels like he's losing control. He may start to try to like finagle something. The truth about this situation is that it looks slow and stagnant right now, and it looks like nothing is moving forward fast enough, or there's no solid footing. But the sun is in reverse, and the sun is always positive. So something could change around the situation for the better at some point. Now, sometimes you get involved with somebody else, and then all of a sudden the first guy stands up, and they're like, hey, wait a minute. That could happen. That may be what that Three of Cups is. You may give somebody else a chance, and then all of a sudden this guy comes in and he's like, oh, no way. I'm not letting that happen. But it doesn't look like right now he's putting in as much effort as he should or that he could be. Red, what would happen if I choose the past person? It would be a double-edged sword. You may feel betrayed by this person at some point, and you may be quiet about it. Okay, Hermit's in reverse, which could indicate that you might go back into a bad situation or a situation that was not really right for you, but you wouldn't tell anybody because you would know that everybody would tell you, hey, I told you so. I don't like Hermit in reverse because it's usually, I know I shouldn't do it, but I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to be quiet about it because I don't want to hear it from anyone. You may feel like it's a situation that like you put in a whole lot of hard work, didn't see a payoff, and you have a mini tower moment. It does look like, though, if you went back with this person, things would go back to the way they were, or they would move forward very quickly. But you may find it to be disappointing. You may find that it doesn't live up to the potential. Red Nappy, oh, I did that one. Mustafa, I don't see it yet, so I'm going to do Miss Rosie 37. Has A accepted the we are over, or will he try again? Will he try again? I think he's going to try again at some point. Mustafa, I don't see it yet, so let me do Spiritual Awakening, career for the next 3 months. Career for the next 3 months. Things change for the better quickly. You're feeling prepared. Life starts to move forward pretty quickly, or your career is moving forward. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan, leaving the past in the past and heading off to greener pastures. Could have some new opportunities in the next couple of months. Nav, Ammon's next actions towards me for the rest of February. You may be feeling a little bit of regret around this situation, or you may feel like, I don't know, there's like a betrayal, but I don't know that it's like a betrayal. You just may be feeling disappointed by something. It looks like at some point he may step up to the plate and put a little bit more energy into the situation. Maybe not right now, maybe as we go through February. And then it looks like he could make you an offer that would be hard to refuse, but you still seem to feel very burdened by the situation. Then it looks like the two of you may have a fight at some point, and then after that, you guys wind up working it out. It's not the end of the world. There is room for growth and transformation around this situation in February, but by the time you get towards the end of February, you may kind of feel like you got a double-edged sword. a little bit of sharp energy, or you may be feeling like questioning where this relationship is going. Harsha, will my husband's behavior and intentions towards my career? How will my husband's intention? Okay. How are my husband's intentions towards my current career? Could cause arguments. He may not be showing you a lot of respect, or he may not be respectful of your career choice. He feels like things have changed for the worst, and you may be feeling like he's treated you unfairly. Yeah, I don't know that he likes this. He feels like things are out of balance, and you may be undecided as to what you want to do. I don't know. I don't know if he's old school and he wants you to stay home, or if he just doesn't want you to be out in the workforce, but I don't know. It doesn't look like he's thrilled with you working or at this job, whatever it is. Ada. Will Pedram the Virgo contact me, or is the connection completely over? Okay, will Pedram the Virgo contact me? Yo, he contacts you again. Yeah, you should hear from him again. Red, did C cheat on his ex-wife with K? Did C cheat on his ex-wife with K? Yeah, I think he did. If he didn't cheat, there may have been attempts, or there could have been, Laurie, let's put it this way. If they didn't actually physically hook up, there was enough chemistry between the two of them that any wife would be pissed. Let's put it that way. I don't trust that he was faithful. Yeah. Will, how does Emma feel about me? How does Emma feel about me? She thinks that you're well-balanced, stable, love cup is full, cares about you an awful lot, thinks that you're growing, transforming, or that you've recently gone through growth and transformation, thinks that you're hardworking, intelligent, attractive, has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're kind, caring, nurturing, and sincere. Lara, what will my kids be like? One is going to be very sensitive, kind, caring, loving, maybe a little bit of an introvert, and kind of like, probably very empathic. And then the other one may be the exact opposite, outgoing, adventurous, spontaneous. They may be very opposite. One is quiet and shy and the other one's outgoing. But I don't know how many kids you're going to have. You got to make that decision. You know, I can't continue to read on hypothetical people because there's too much free will that's involved. So like, say for example, I mean, if I keep turning over cards, I'm going to keep gathering personalities. But it's free will as to whether or not you decide to have all these children. You may not. You may decide to have one child and be happy with that. You know, there was a time where I thought I was going to have 4 kids. I no longer think that. So if somebody were to have told me, you know, when I was 18, 19, or 20, that I was only going to have 1 child, I would have been really pissed. Now, I'm grateful that I have 1 child. And not that I wouldn't have wanted more. It's just, there's a lot that goes into it, you know, and a lot of it is free will. So, anyway, so I'm going to leave it with the 2 kids for right now. See, I think that we kind of grow up with the idea of everything being very glamorous and everything being like full of love and joy and hope and like fairy tale bullshit, and that's not what it is. that is so far from the truth of what reality is that anybody that's trying to convince you of that is so full of shit that they can probably taste it. And when the reality is that like it's very difficult, like things are very difficult and not like what you see in the movies. Like when my sister-in-law was having my nephew Johnny, That was one thing that my brother said. My brother was like, it is not like what you see on TV. You know, like in like Friends when she had the triplets. Not like that. Anyway. Mustafa, how does the man ask his parents feel about his wife H and her parents' controlling behavior? I don't think that he doesn't like it. The parents don't like it. They feel very impatient. They feel very unsuccessful. There's a lot of regret around the situation. I don't think anybody wants someone to control their children or anyone. Like I don't like people controlling anyone that's in my life. Like people should have free will. Like that's why we have free will in this life. It's for me to make the choice, not for you to make it for me. I don't need you to make my decisions. Harsha, I didn't ask current career. Then I don't know what the question is. I don't understand it. It says, how will my husband's intentions be towards my career? I don't think he cares for it. I don't think he likes it. But I don't know what career you're talking about then. Something that you're going to change to? Mustafa, I don't see the question, so let me answer for somebody here I haven't gotten to yet. How about SMJ? Will I spend Valentine's Day with Sagittarius? I'm only getting a 33% chance at this point. That could go up, though, between now and then. There's a chance. Let's put it that way. There's a chance. It's just not real strong right now. Lolly, may I know what will be next move of AS towards me? Next move of AS towards me. This person's going to be putting in some effort. They come in with a romantic... a romance offer. You got good luck around the situation. You have a wish and it could lead to a committed relationship. Candy, am I communicating with my spirit guides better? Okay, let's see. And you're going to continue to grow and change over time. Things should get easier the more open that you are to it and the more you practice. You've got growth and transformation coming over your spiritual life or spiritual connections. Mustafa, how would the man S think and feel if the next time he makes fun of Miriam and I make fun of him for the controlling wife and in-laws and bring up that he knows that he can't do anything about it? Oh, he would be pissed. He would be pissed because he knows he holds himself back. He knows that he takes it from them. He would feel unstable and he would feel uncomfortable that you said it. I would say it. I would, because fuck him. I'm plain English. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like when people, yeah. Yeah, I don't care for that. Rosie, then you know what? Ignore him. When he reaches out to you, just ignore him. and tell him to go. I wouldn't even say anything. I would just ignore him. If that's how you really feel, like he wants to just hang on to you so that he has an option that he can always fall back on, I wouldn't answer him anymore. I would let him get the hint. Where the heck? A healing life. How will my next job that I land up in be? Okay. How will the next job that I end up in be? It should be a good fit. It looks like you will really love it. And maybe like your soul's calling. You listen to your intuition. You're no longer feeling stuck, feeling like your life is moving forward. Anthony, how is my next relationship and how will it happen? I've been single for too long. You could meet someone through work or a mutual friend. You've got two different options that come up pretty strong. And I don't normally tell people how they're going to meet someone because I usually don't know, but it shows up here, work, and it shows up with a friend. So that's what I'm going to go with this time. It looks like divine timing could bring in a Virgo, also a Leo, and you also could have a choice of a Pisces or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And I don't think it's that far off. I think that you could have some new options happening within the next 7 or 8 weeks. Cherry wants angel cards. The King of Air, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Eight of Fire, events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. The Eight of Fire, an illusion of being trapped. Lack of confidence. Don't be afraid to take action. PG, what can I expect? When can I expect to have a good paying new job? Good paying new job comes in. Could be before the end of the winter. Before the end of the winter. Oh, you're ignoring him 11 days now? Good. Harsha, will me and my husband open some venture together? The chances right now that the two of you open something together is pretty slim. I'm only getting a 33% chance. I don't know. I don't know if he's like thinks that that's his thing or he doesn't want. I don't know. I don't see it right now. Chances are slim. Let's put it that way. I don't see it yet. Let's see. R's intentions and feelings for me. Thinks that you're attractive, intelligent, intuitive, spontaneous, adventurous, funny, or you have a good sense of humor, hardworking, sincere, and loyal. Faith, may I know the thoughts of the Sagittarius towards me? Thinks that you're successful, stable, independent, kind-hearted, well-balanced, and attractive. Beautiful one. What are the chances that we're going to go on a trip? What are the chances that we're going to go on a trip? I get a 70% chance, but let me just tell you this about trips. The woman that I see, and I've been seeing for years, right? She always, every time I go in there, oh, you got a trip here. You got a trip here. And I used to get so annoyed because I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. And almost all the time, oh, there's a trip here. And I would say to her, like, eventually I'm going to go somewhere. 5 years, I didn't go anywhere. I went to see my father for his birthday 5 years ago. But this year, 5 years later, I've already gone twice. I went once in November and once in January. So sometimes things take time. That's why, like, what are the chances I'm going to take a trip? Well, eventually you're going to take a trip. So that's why I like to preface it with that. Like, eventually you're going to go somewhere. But right now it looks like you got about a 70% chance that you are going to go on a trip. Lovely, Love Tea Green. How does R feel about me? How does R feel about me? Feels very good about you. They may be undecided about what they want to do. There's indecision, but they do think that the two of you have a great connection, that you're stable, sincere, well-rounded, grounded, stable, down-to-earth, intelligent, attractive, and creative. Mustafa, I was on Zoom during class and my mic was accidentally on while I was listening to you. And the cards heard. I don't know if anyone recognized it was tarot reading, but how did the class think and feel? Oh my God. I hope I wasn't cursing. The class, well, here, they thought there was interference. There was. They found it to be either interesting or they wanted to know more. Like, people tend to like to eavesdrop. And I think that that's what they thought that they were doing. They probably thought I was only talking to you, that you and I were having a conversation. And yeah, that they wanted to hear more because they think that they were eavesdropping on something personal. People like that stuff. I don't know. I don't want to listen to or hear anything I have to testify to in court. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't think that they recognized that it was a tarot reading. I think they thought you and I were having a conversation. Jasmine, starting new jobs this week. How will the first day go? Well, congratulations. I feel like it's always stressful the first day, but it looks like you're going to fit right in there. The world is at your feet, starting a new journey. Listen to your intuition. You may be a little anxious or nervous the first couple of days, but you'll do fine. April, rest of the week and the weekend. Rest of the week and the weekend. Things start to move forward for you. You got money coming in, your intuition is spot on, and the world is at your feet. Walking away from people, places, and things no longer serve you brings you to a place where there's new opportunity. You may be going out this weekend. You could be, you could have a couple of opportunities for cause for celebration before the end of the weekend. I don't know if it happens during the week or on the weekend, but there's opportunity heading towards all 10 cups being full. I think that it's going to be a pretty good week for you. With nice opportunities also for social things. Not just work and money, but for social things. Soleil, what is happening in my life in the next 3 days? You can feel like life has shifted for the better quickly. You may be starting a new journey. It could be something that's a little bit creative. Really ignites your passion too, whatever this work is. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Over the next couple of days, be careful if you don't want children right now. And it also looks like you may be moving on to greener pastures with the the 6 of Swords. This also could be planning a trip to water, by water, or around water. I don't know, though, that you're going to do that in the next 3 days. Patty Ortiz, will the Virgo talk to me soon? I don't see communication happening that soon. No, it may take a little while before you hear from this person. Pinky, will I get all that I'm entitled to from the trust fund inheritance? Yes, you should. Yeah, you should get everything that you're supposed to get. Guar Boss, may I know what blessings are coming my way soon? Out of the clear blue sky, you have a couple of opportunities. First of all, you got money coming in, but you have the opportunity to go back to school, learn a new area of study. It also looks like you have success around a business or career endeavor. Love looks good. If you're not with anyone right now, cause for celebration comes in around someone who pays you a lot of respect. Could be a Leo. If you're in a relationship, then your current relationship would be strengthening. Soleil, General. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Feeling prepared for your life to move forward. Hangman's in reverse, no longer feeling stuck. You got a little adventure coming in. You could be moving on to greener pastures. There's a Leo around that may be of significance. There also may be some decisions that you have to make regarding money or finances. Doesn't look like it's a big deal, though. It looks like it's like whatever. I don't know, financial crap. Not the biggest of deals. It also looks like you have a new business opportunity could be bringing in more money, and you may be feeling very successful around that sort of stuff. You got choices coming in around finances and money. Balance comes back to your life. Okay. Can we cut off the super chats? I will come back on later. I don't know. She's napping now. Maybe I'll be able to come on again before tonight. We'll see how it goes. And let me do the moderators. And while I wait for the moderators, I'll answer some people that I didn't get to. I'm going to shoot to try to be on again tonight at like 5, but I don't know. We'll see. It's up to the boss. We'll see how it goes. New me. How will the Jamaica trip go for me? Oh, it should go well. You should have a great time. Feeling like you're being guided by the divine cause for celebration. The love cup is full. Rest, relaxation, self-care comes up. I think it'll be a good time. Jyoti, does Pawar have marriage in mind with me? He has thought about it. Yeah, it's on his mind. He's thinking about it. Mel, general for tomorrow. Negativity moves into the past. Make a decision to push your life forward. Virgo is around that may be of significance, and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. Air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That could be a soulmate connection, or it could be that an air sign comes in, but also another soulmate connection comes in tomorrow. Your perseverance pays off tomorrow. Mel, updated love. Aquarius shows up around you. Pretty strong. Rest, relaxation, and self-care comes in, and a committed relationship is on the horizon. Should you choose to enter it, it'll move forward quickly. If it's not with the Aquarius, it could be with a Cancer. No longer feeling stuck in the mud, feeling like things are finally starting to move forward. The world is at your feet. A Leo also shows up, and you may be feeling undecided. But you're going to have plenty of opportunity for cause for celebration around another fire sign as well. Another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in. You may have some nice choices. Zara, what actions will the Aquarius take towards me? Communication. There's plenty of communication coming in right now, but I don't see much of anything else. But that also could be because you guys are on lockdown. I would say communication. Hammond, should I take the vaccine against corona? I'm not a high risk. I don't know how I feel about that vaccine, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm not. Like, Avery's had all the vaccines that she should have. But I am skeptical. I'm skeptical for a million reasons. And I don't like to medicate unnecessarily, you know? But let's see. Should I take the corona vaccine? Cards indicate no, not to. But what I would suggest is just to do your research. You know, you hear a million different things from a million different people. You know, you should take it, you shouldn't take it. You know, you're not high risk. If you get it, you'll get over it. I mean, I don't really know what to say, because I feel like almost everyone that I know that has had it has said that it's not as bad as they say it is. Now, every now and again, I have one friend who actually was in the hospital, and her father actually passed away, but he was also 80. He also had other health issues, you know. So well, you know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, you don't know whether or not was it corona or was it just his time. Who the hell knows? So I don't know. I would just tell you to do your research. I had a student that came into yoga last week, and she said that back in the 90s, she had Lyme disease vaccine and is no longer on the market. And she's like, why isn't it on the market anymore? Nobody tells you that, right? Remember, there was a big, huge thing about fucking Lyme disease for a while. And now you don't really hear about it that much. Anyway, she said that she took it. She works in the medical field too. So she took it, and she is 47, she said, and she's had arthritis since her late 30s. And it's not hereditary. Nobody in her family has it. And she believes it has something to do with that vaccine. Does it? I don't know. Could we ever prove it? No. But why isn't it on the market anymore? Very strange. I don't know. I would just do your research before you go and have it, because I don't know. It's just everything around this virus, the whole thing. It's like you could, like, first of all, you can't believe any of the news, but all of the news channels tell you something different. Which I don't know. I just don't trust it. I would just be careful. Anyway. Oh, I didn't know that you had it, Mel. See, my father, when he had it, he never had a fever. He didn't lose his sense of smell or his sense of taste. and somebody else that I know that had it, she said that her symptoms were she had a bad headache and her back hurt, and she tested positive for it. She was tested twice because she was skeptical. She's like, I don't trust anyone, so I'm going to go have 2 tests. But those were really the big symptoms. And she was with all kinds of family members the day before, and nobody else got it, only her. Very strange. Anyway. Yeah, see, now your friend had a fever. My dad didn't even have a fever. Meanwhile, we're taking temperatures everywhere we go. What does that prove? Anyhow. All right, I am going to go, and I will see you guys possibly tonight around 5. If not, then I'll be on probably at like 9 or 9:30, because she'll probably go to sleep early tonight if she doesn't take another nap. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.